It was the middle of June. With summer well underway, a rainy spell seemed to hang over Trista. With our field study wrapped up, the other members of Class 7 and I returned to normal school life. But just when we thought we'd gotten used to the challenging lessons and the breakneck workload, a moment of dread washed over us, making our blood run cold.
As you all know, tomorrow marks the start of your midterm exams. I'm no good with all these papers and essays and circling answers, so I won't really be able to help you much. But I'm administering some of your tests, so I'll be cheering you on from the sidelines. Make me proud, class!
Sometimes I lie awake at night and wonder how you became our teacher.
As I recall, aren't you in danger of a lecture by the vice principal if our performance isn't up to par?
Oh, I'm not too worried about that. Most of you tend to get pretty high grades anyway. I can hardly wait to see how well you all do. Remember, the results will be announced next Wednesday. Your scores will be posted on the board by rank, so you can see how you compare to the other classes in your year.
Oh, the sooner this week is over, the better.
I can almost taste the tedium.
I'm not gonna let Emma squeak by me again this time.
Oh, one more thing. They're gonna stick the average score for each class up there on the board, too.
Our class averages?
I suppose their intent is to furnish us with motivation in the form of class bragging rights.
Well, I do enjoy a challenge.
Anyway, I know it's only noonish, but I think that's enough homeroom for today. You guys can stay here and study, or just head on back to your dorms. Up to you. Prez, if you'll do the honors.
Yes, instructor. Stand, bow.
Hey there guys, this is Lucky Mike, and welcome back to another Let's Play of Trails of Cold Steel. Alright, so the exam is tomorrow, right? Yeah, so I'm probably gonna, spend time with the classmates, like talking to Elliot or maybe Eustace or something. Yeah, first of all, I gotta take notes before I do that. Yeah, the exam is all about memorizing and stuff, so yeah, probably shouldn't look over your notes while taking the exam, so I might as well gonna do that in this case, so yeah. Alright, should we chat? people, because I want to do some more meet and greets. Or maybe, I don't know. Studying for exams? Ha! Surely you jest. Excellent grades come naturally to me. There's no need for something as common as studying. That's just the nature of nobility, after all. We have gifts that mere commoners cannot fathom. But you got pencil marks all over your hands. Your imagination is playing tricks on you. If you let it lead you any further, you might imply that I've been studying in secret just to show Elisa up. Alright, should I talk with Gaius and Eustace? I just want to do some meet and greet. Music room is actually a great place to study during the test period, so it's so quiet. I invited Alan along to stay with me, but he turned me down. Maybe he really is trying to avoid me. You might not have noticed, but I'm an Orbo science whiz. My dad's a Rhineford employee, and he always used to help me study. Gotta say, I'm feeling pretty good about these exams. I can't wait to get a perfect score and surprise Uncle Macrov. Help you study? Sorry, I can't teach you to save my life. Alright. Oh, what's this? A book entitled The Fancier's Guide to Erebonian Opera and Paintings sits pompously upon the shelf. Why would one book cover such different topics still? It's probably cover some of the stuff on our exams. Wouldn't hurt to give it a read. Increase the knowledge of art. Okay, is there any books? Oh, I have yet to read this. First of all, I'm gonna read the chapter 3. have to... Okay, so there's only 2 for now in the other section. Okay, is there anything I can study? Alan, are you sure you don't want to study with Bridget? I mean, she definitely went out of her way to ask you and everything. I don't need her help. Let's hurry up and get back to the doors so we don't get soaked. Sure. So looks like Alan can study on his own. What's with Alan? That Bridget girl seemed pretty close to him for Noble. Sweets are delicious, Nicholas. It's always helpful to eat something and sweet while you study, so I thought I should make my own. Don't eat too many though, or you'll end up too energized to concentrate. Got it. Nothing tops having a classmate you can count on. Right. Is there any book Rean can read? Is there really any need to study for those tests? It should be easy enough to get a decent grade without the panic scramble to study. That's quite the claim. Yeah, the computer room is locked, so we can't go in here. Oh, can I talk to her? Everyone's so absorbed in studying for their midterms. I don't think anyone call my grades amazing, so maybe I should start doing the same. If my parents' threats are to be believed, the fate of my allowance depends on it. Alright, let's talk to Barrow. I love the rain. Let me let you in on a little secret. I don't even need to study thanks to a little special trick of mine. Page 44 will be our oral science exam. This is certain. This is fate. You're just making things up now. But what if she does have some sort of special powers? I mean, it couldn't hurt to study that page just in case. Okay, so that increased the knowledge of the oral science. Yeah, when doing midterm exams, please study hard. No cheating, to be honest. So just study harder, you know. Might I escort you home, mademoiselle? We can stroll on and see if we tuck under the same umbrella as the raindrops perform their emotional, percussive concert. I'm afraid I'm going to have to decline your clearly selfless offer, but I'll be studying for our midterms right here. It strains credulity to imagine that anyone would forget their umbrella during such an extended period of rain. Master Vincent has always been one to defy expectations, however. Yeah, we can't go any of these rooms. Yeah, no one's in here. I should probably be making on my way home soon too, but first I have a report to make to Principal Van Dyck. Exams begin tomorrow. I wish you all the very best of luck. Our midterms are really closing in, but I'm more afraid of the exam period being more than the exams themselves. When it's all over, I'll have to start going swimming club practice again. Never mind, just ignore me, please. Yeah, studying for midterm is really important, so you can't be doing anything at the moment. You just gotta study in order to get a passing grade for some reason. So, yeah. These will be your very first midterms, won't they? I have to admit, I'm a little nervous too. This is the first time I come up with questions for them. You should be fine as long as you study up on everything we covered in class. Don't be afraid to ask questions either. Should I ask? There were a couple of art history things I needed to clear up, actually. Oh my, a student is really relying on me for help. What a pleasant surprise. Art evolved in very complex ways during the Middle Ages, you see. Okay, that increased the knowledge of art. I know that this is the first examination period for you first years, but try not to let it get to you. Your studies here are merely meant to shape your future and provide you with unforeseen possibilities, no pressure. As tough as the exams might seem, just put your all into them and everything should work out in the end. Yeah, so you gotta stay focused on study, so try not to goof around at the moment. Yeah, that's what I do, usually. Ooh, I'm talking to McCraw. You probably know this study, but the faculty lounge is off limits while exams are going on. If you want to see a teacher, you gotta knock on the door and ask. Ugh, you got something you want to ask me? Yes, actually got an orbital science question to ask you. Figures, show me what's got you stumped. I'll get you up to speed. That increased the knowledge of orbital science. Faculty lounge seems to be off limits during the exam period. Yeah, we can't go in here just yet. Oh, here's Principal Van Dyck. There's a book about Lionheart Meadows here. Yeah. Am I gonna look at something? Yeah, it doesn't look like I can do anything. First years may not be used to them, but midterms are important examinations that determine your academic future. They test not only your general attitude towards your lessons, but the effort you put in before and after said lessons too. In other words, they exist for you to display what you've learned ever since you enrolled here. Stay attentive and give them your all. Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm always attentive, to be honest. Door to the conference room is locked. Yeah, we can't go in here. Okay, can I talk to anyone? Rainy days are so lovely. They're truly a blessing for flowers and crops. Thank you, Adios. Nothing better to do with all the rain than get some fishing in. Fish always bite better in the rain anyway. Midterms? What about them? Who's got the time to study for exams? Okay, yeah, should I go in here? The gymnasium? Yeah, we can't go in here. Yeah, we can't go in here at this point. Can't go in here. Ooh, should we talk to Elisa and Laura? Oh, are you two studying? Elisa probably met up with Laura because she was worried about her. Yeah, we both figured we had a lot of art to brush up on. It's probably not our most important subject in a grand scheme of things, but that doesn't mean we shouldn't try. I never had to deal with serious exams right in a row like this. Laziness could very well be tantamount to failure. Alright, let's study with these two girls. I should probably gonna take notes. Yeah, if you feel like you want to take notes, you're welcome to do so. But just right before the exam. So yeah. Okay. The exam's supposed to be focused on basics of illustration, right? You got it. Let's get started. Ooh, give me 1 second. I gotta pull up the note. How about you ask the first question, Rin? Sure. Okay, first question. Elisa, what is Dessen? A drawing that makes use of monochrome lines of varying heaviness to highlight the way light hits its subject. Okay, I'm taking notes. You think correctly, so Laura, what exactly is sketch? Okay, sketch portrays subject directly with a very little in the way of detail. With a bit of I suppose it could be likened to an early first drafted drawing. Okay, so it comes early in the draft of drawing. That's right, sketches and essays are basically two sides of the same coin, since both are used to start a painting. Okay, so both of them are the two sides. Both are used start to paint. The big difference is that Dessins usually take some time to finish, whereas sketches are pretty quick. Okay, so Dessins takes a while, while sketches are fast. But there's a method that's even quicker and more basic than sketching. Any ideas, Laura? Crocus? Crocus. You two know your stuff, but maybe that just means we should be using harder questions to start with. Let's see if I can find some. Hey Ring, if you want, I can ask the next set of questions. It's hardly effective studying if you don't get to answer any questions yourself. It's okay, don't worry about it. Just give me a minute here and I'll find you a really good one. Well, if you insist, maybe we should have expected this. He really is a kind-hearted person. 3 continue their art study session. Okay, so the bond between these two have strengthened. Alright, where to go next? I'm going to Student Union. Oh, there's Fee and Emma. Huh? What's this? 3rd floor is salon, 2nd floor is the club rooms. Can I speak with Patrick? We're about to begin a study session for upper-class students in the salon. Only the finest minds have been invited. Naturally, this includes a number of second years as well. It's hard to imagine a better group to study with. Had you accepted my offer, Schwarzer, you would have been able to join us. Though I suppose there's a little point to telling you about it now. I'm not sure what you're getting at, but good luck with your studies. Oh, can I talk to these guys? Feeling confident about these midterms, Dorothy? I never have a problem with classical studies or literature. In fact, I'm very excited for classical studies. Letting my fantasies take over as I study works wonders. For instance, how could I ever forget the star-crossed knights whose love-hate relationship took a tragic turn when they met in combat? Hey, you're getting all starry-eyed. What's this? Book entitled Erebonian History and Pictures is on the shelf. More like comic book than a traditional textbook. It does seem historically accurate though, can't hurt to give it a read. That increased the knowledge of Erebonian history. Okay, so... Okay, so I got something. I don't know. Okay, that book has already read. Okay, yeah, nothing new going on here. We had a match against the upper class chess club just before the exam started. And you know what? We won, all thanks to Machias. He was every bit as good as I expected him to be. Gone fishing. Signed, Kenneth. This is the fortune-telling area, but Barrow's not here. Ooh, there's Toa and Angelica. Yeah, I could spend time with these two, but I'm not here for it. Okay, can I talk to these guys? Man, all the cute girls keep chasing me off since they don't want to be bothered while they're studying. What's the point of being on edge this late in the game? You either know something or you don't. Cramming now's a waste of time. Oh, okay, I did not mean to activate the turbo mode. Ooh, we're talking to twins? Study is so boring! But Rean here might take things interesting. In fact, I got a great idea. Why don't we have a little Q&A competition? Every time someone gets a question wrong, they have to take off an article of clothing. Seriously? I'm not doing that. Never in a million years. Oh, okay, guess we won't be studying at all then. That's not what I meant! As long as everyone keeps their clothes on, I'm fine with helping you two study. It'd probably help me too. Study the material that might be on the exam. Alright, should we talk to those guys? Man, what's the point in studying? I just want to go to fancy club. Damn it. Man, you're always like this when it comes to exam season. Can't really say I disagree though. The sooner we're done with exams, the sooner we can get back to our clubs. All we can do is make sure they don't end too painfully. Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, please focus hard, you two. Yeah, I'm not here to shop. Alright, let's go to the library. Should I head to Old School House? I probably wanna check on Sarah. Oh, instructor, were you checking out the Old School House? Yep, just a quick peek inside though. You'll be pleased to know there don't seem to have any major changes since last month. I'm totally fine with that, and at least that means we could just focus on studying for our midterms then. I really would like to know what's going on with this building though. Well, whether we ever find out or not, all depends on your investigations. Still, I think you guys are edging closer to whatever the truth may be. And you almost seem ready to start using combat links at a more advanced level too. What advanced level? You mean there's more? Oh, your Arceus units still have plenty of little tricks and features hidden away. The greater the awareness of your link partner, the more effective your combat link will be. But don't take my word for it. Try it out during your next investigation. Sure. I really don't know what she's trying to get at. Yeah, we don't have any business here at the moment. Yeah, I'm just doing some meet and greet. That's all. Ooh, there's George and Crow. Yeah, I'm just exploring around. Okay, Oh, can I talk to this lady here? There's a famous saying about days I like these. Margaritas always go down smoothest in the rain. That's why I'm so tantalizing with dark clouds thrown in. But just look, don't touch. I think I've hit my limit, actually. Okay. We're heading into the Academy Library. Recommended reading corner. Oh, what's this? just gonna read it in my head. Traditional cultural purpose. However, in recent years, competitive sports played accordingly to a list of agreed-upon rules have begun gaining popularity. Fencing, huh? Three varieties of weapons are used: foil, épée, and saber. Protective clothing, also used in matches. Horse riding and polo. Horsemanship. Knock a water ball into opposing team to score a point. Competitive swimming. Both sport and recreational activity. Competitive swimming includes separate sport, including water polo and diving. 4 major styles: freestyle, breaststroke, backstroke, and butterfly. Tennis and lacrosse. Recent additions to the sporting world. Racket for tennis, a cross for lacrosse, involve a ball. Other than two sports differ completely in how they are played. Okay, so this book is about sports. Orbital revolution of 50 years ago had a profound effect on Erebonia. Okay, so orbital revolution has something to do about it 50 years ago. Before the orbital revolution, 3 transferts: horse, boat, and walking. Is there something I need to study about here? Capital of Cruzan Province. Erebonia's first use of these engines was the invention of the train. First use of invention was the train. Alright, what about Erebonian folklore? Animism. Okay, can I talk to those guys? Yeah, these two are focused. Okay, is there any books I can study about? Oh, there's Thomas. Oh, hello there. Did you come along to review of what we covered in class? Actually, I was just passing by. Oh, come now. There's no need to be shy. Not when it comes to history. Let's get started, shall we? Why don't we go over every little thing that might possibly come up on your exam? This sounds like it could be helpful if I can actually stay awake. That increased the knowledge of Erebonian history. This is about international... Okay, what's this? This is about technology. Orbital evolution. In the year 1150. Ormond. It was invented by Professor C. Epstein. Okay, this is about culture. What's this? History and civilization. Can I? Ooh, there's Paula. Oh, a book on horse riding. It's not what I should be reading right now, but I gotta study for my exams. Not about horses. I can't wait to show those upper class students up. What's this? Book entitled Political Economics. A primer sits permanently on the shelf. Given the subject matter, this book seems really accessible. This would probably make a good refresher. Okay, that increased the knowledge of political economics. Alright, let's chat with Elliot and Machias. Oh, so this is where you are. Wow, when you guys study, you two don't mess around. Well, no better motivator than fear, right? Our exam starts tomorrow, and we got to know our orbital science. I want to make sure I study as much as I possibly can before then. There's no such thing as too prepared. Besides, this is our last chance to get a full day of studying in. How about it, Irene? Up for one last marathon study session? Yeah, I have 2 study points, so I might chat with Eustace and Gaius for that. I'll join you guys. Isn't quite my forte anyway. Orbital energy is generated by Septium. differs from other types of energy in that it replenishes itself over time. It's hard to imagine what life would be like without it. Orbo's energy in everything: lighting, railways, telephones, battle ornaments. That segues nicely into our next topic. Let's talk about battle ornaments. Portability. To synchronize. Allows them use Orbo arts. Magic for every man. Third is flexibility. Battle ornament capabilities can change dramatically based on quartz within. That summary wouldn't have been more perfect if we read it out of the textbook. That's our Marcus. I can't believe you can rattle off all that without even stopping to think. But if you already have the basics down, are you just trying to help me instead of focusing on what you really need to study? No, it's not that. Reciting the information I learned like this helps it stick in my memory. It might look flashy, but this is really productive study for me too. Well, everyone needs a method. As I said earlier, it's not possible to be too prepared. While we still have a lot of ground to cover in our Orbo Science review, I would appreciate if you would help me study for a few others when we're done. Of course, I'd be happy to. Really? Well, thanks. Okay, the bond with Elliot and Marcus has strengthened. Oh, the link has gone up to level 2. Alright. We have one more study point. Am I gonna choose carefully? I really need to prep before I get started with it. Alright, let's talk with Gaius and Eustace. Oh, are the two of you studying military science? Looks like you guys are tearing through things too. More or less. You caught us just as we reached the section on military symbols. Care to join us? Alright. Let's use this study points here. And afterwards, the time of day will advance to evening and the main story will proceed. Sure, couldn't hurt. I didn't know a thing about military science until we entered the academy, so I'm not feeling terribly confident. It's not as though most schools teach military minutiae alongside literature and math. We're all in the same boat here. Either way, we'd be happy to have another person to paddle. Have a seat. Let's begin. Map marking symbols are used to represent an assortment of different units and formations. Symbol of infantry. What the heck is infantry? Okay, so that's infantry. I'm just gonna draw it down. Draw the symbols of headquarters. Okay, so this is the headquarters. Draw the symbol of armored troop. Okay, so the armored troop is the oval shaped. The headquarters is the straight line at the very top, and the infantry is the X. Now I have a tough one for you. What does this symbol mean? Okay, so it looks like a sideway of E. What's this? That's engineer, right? Okay, so this is the engineer. Okay, so I'll have to keep that in mind. Yeah, this is engineer. Yeah, I can probably tell it's the sideway of E. Ooh, there's so much memories for this class, and the fact that we're going in blind makes it even worse. These seems like raw basics too. Given that not all of us would end up involved with the military, it does seem a little excessive. But bear in mind that our military science class is to teach us how to deal with harsh situations efficiently. In that sense, there's plenty to learn even if we never find ourselves on the battlefield. That's probably why it's mandatory. If it could save our lives, we owe it ourselves to do well. Agreed. Alright, I need to memorize everything before I get started. Okay, the bond with Eustace and Gaius have strengthened. Right. So I think we're done with this study. Oh, it's already time to head home. I didn't even realize because of the rain. Guess I should get ready to head back to dorms. Okay. I need to get things prepped. Alright, I think I'm ready, it seems.
Excuse me?
Ooh, who's that? Who is that?
I do apologize for stopping you on a rainy day like this. Do you know if this is the building in which I might find the principal's office?
Oh, yeah, you're in the right place. His office is in the East Wing, first floor.
East Wing, first floor.
The receptionist might have gone home already, but I can show you the way if you'd like.
Thank you for your kindness. But I couldn't possibly trouble you more than I have already. I'll be able to find the way, I'm sure. Well then, if you'll excuse me, Master Rean.
Wait a minute. How does she know who I am?
Rean?
Oh, there's Elisa.
Hey there, Elisa. Heading back to the dorm?
Yep. Emma and the others are staying a little longer to cram a little more. But I figured I'm not gonna learn much more today, so I might as well call it a night and start prepping for tomorrow.
Yeah, same here.
Right. Well, you're going my way, so what do you say we head back together?
Sure, okay. Hey, it's not often the two of us get to walk back to the dorms together, is it?
Well, at least I got something good out of this downpour.
Is there even a filter between your brain and your mouth?
Nah, no need for that between friends. But you're in good company. My sister's asked me that before, too.
She must be a saint to have put up with you all these years. Anyway, how do you feel? All prepped and ready for our exams?
Okay, I'm all prepped and ready for
Sure.
the exams.
Gave it the best I've got. Still, I've got that nagging feeling I could have hit the books a little harder. I wish I was as smart as you. Back when we took the entrance exam, only Emma and Machias scored higher than you, right?
Eustace came in a little higher than me, too. Back home, I usually came in near the top in exams. I guess that goes to show that Erebonia has no shortage of smart people.
No doubt about that. Bookworms pour in here from all corners of the Empire. You said you're from Ruhr, right? Coming out on top in a city that size is still pretty impressive.
I suppose, though that was just at the Sunday school level. Aren't you curious about, my family and stuff?
You mean the mysterious Elisa R., agent of national intrigue? Well, yeah, of course I am. But you probably have good reasons for keeping it under wraps, so I don't want to pry.
It's not that major or anything, especially compared to what you and Fee have told us about yourselves.
I've never really thought my family circumstances were a big deal, though Fee's past sure came as a surprise. I wonder now, when I look at her, what her life in the Jaeger Corps must have been like.
It seems like Instructor Sarah knows more about her past than we do. Back at the entrance ceremony, I got the impression they'd met before.
Same. Oh, speaking of weird meetings, I ran into someone kind of strange earlier.
Oh?
Yeah, I was talking to her just before you called to me.
Green told Elisa about the woman in the maid
A
uniform.
maid who knew your name? This isn't the part where it turns out she knows you because you've tried to hit on her in town before, is it?
As if an upstanding guy like me could pull off the Casanova act. She seemed a couple years older than us, maybe 20 or so.
A maid in her early 20s.
Something wrong?
No, just thinking. There's no way it could really have been her. Mother keeps her far too busy to find the time to come here. Ahem. Anyway, maybe the upper class dorm has a new hire starting out or something? Though that wouldn't explain how she knew your name. Maybe you're just more popular than you let on.
If only.
Alright. The test starts now. I hope I'm well prepped. The next day, first 4 of grueling days of midterm exam begin. Okay, I'm not so sure. Ooh! I got it right! Alright, next question. Should be sketch. Alright, next question. This is day 2. Figure 1. Advancing. I think it's this one. Alright, next question. Which one is not? Recovers over time? Should be this answer? Alright, next question. Maybe it's this one? Here comes the final day. Emergency CPR is divided into roughly 4 stages. Oh! I think I've done the CPR back in high school. Okay. Let's see. Check if the person is conscious. Okay, so I check the person is conscious. Okay, if I had to recall from my high school years, I'm probably gonna check if the person is conscious and check if it's breathing, then perform. Yeah, that's not the right order. Okay, yeah, I usually say, "Are you alright?" and then ask someone to call for help. So it should be this. Alright, I made it through 4 days of exams. And what do you know? It looks like the rain ended right along with them. Clearly, this is the goddess's way of rewarding you for all your hard work. I don't think that reasoning would stand up to scrutiny. Whew, I'm totally spent. It's over. You worked really hard, Fee. Whew. Anyway, today is a free day, so take the chance to unwind and blow off all that pent-up exam stress. They'll post the results next Wednesday, so take it easy until then. But don't relax too much because you got your next practical exam next Wednesday afternoon too. With all the intensive studying, I'd completely forgotten about that. You could stand to be a little more considerate with the timing of your announcement. So next Wednesday is when we'll know where we're going for our next field study. Yep, you'll be shipping out that weekend for another exotic trip. Anyway, make the most of tomorrow, everyone. You've earned at least 1 day off. I guess I should probably attend club practice once in a while. Oh, and one more thing. I got some business to take care of out of town after we're all done here. I won't be back until tomorrow night, so don't, burn the dorm down while I'm gone or anything. Okay, so the first question was my lucky guess. The rest of the questions I may have studied with the other classmates, and I looked at the books at the library for it.
Oh, now that the exams are over, I feel free as a bird. And I'll keep on soaring, at least until the results come back.
I sympathize, but personally, I've got a good feeling about these. How about you, Emma? How do you think you did?
Well, I don't think I did too badly, all things considered.
Just stop before you embarrass yourself.
We'll just have to wait and see what next week's results look like. Anyway, what do you think that was all about with Instructor Sarah?
Oh, you mean that whole thing about going out of town to meet someone? Going out of town? Won't be back until tomorrow night? It's almost as if...
She's going to meet her secret lover?
Secret lover, huh?
Impossible. The Empire hasn't yet turned out a man desperate enough to woo that alcoholic typhoon.
You have a point. I can't deny she's got the looks to snare a man, but that personality and that lifestyle...
You guys are terrible. Totally agreed, though.
Ouch. Not surprised to hear that from you, though, Green. She always seems to dump the most work on you.
Will you be helping the student council again tomorrow?
That's the plan. Heck, I'm almost looking forward to being the student council's errand boy after holding up studying for so long.
Perhaps so.
Oh, please let us know if you plan on exploring the old schoolhouse.
Yeah, I'd be glad to lend a hand this time.
Thanks. Better watch out, though. I might take you up on that offer.
Ooh, looks like we're all up for a little exploration this time. Come to think of it, where did Gaius run off to? He mentioned the principal wanted to have a word with them. You think he went there?
Oh, yeah. Wonder what that was about.
I hope he hasn't gotten into trouble. I mean, I doubt he would.
I have no idea. He and Laura left early too. I was kind of hoping we could all walk back to the dorm together for once. That sounds nice.
Hey, so this might just be my imagination, but do those two seem kind of awkward around each other to anyone else?
Really?
So you think so too? It seems like it started around the beginning of the month. I wonder if something happened then. It's like they've been avoiding each other ever since.
You say that, but I did not take either as the type to dwell on petty issues or misunderstandings.
Neither did I. We've been trying to suss out what the problem between them is, but so far, no luck.
I wonder if that's what that was all about.
Did you see something, Machias?
What happened?
Well, do you remember the day we gave our group reports on what happened during last month's field study? We gave a truthful account, including the part where Fee used an explosive to blast open the door to my cell.
Yeah?
That's when we found out that Fee used to be in a Jaeger Corps. That really threw me for a loop, but what does that have to do with Laura?
Well, when that came up, I couldn't help but notice Laura had a rather unpleasant expression. It flashed across her face for only a moment, though, so I wondered if I had just imagined it.
Interesting.
But even if we assume that's true, what reason would she have to be upset?
I can hardly hazard a guess.
We all have certain things we'd rather keep to ourselves. We even have a member of this very class who remains tight-lipped about her own family, after all.
Do you really have to drag me into this?
My apologies. I meant no offense. I do have my suspicions as to your lineage, however.
Really?
Ugh, you. Now, getting angry won't accomplish anything.
Don't worry, we're not gonna twist your arm into telling us. When you're ready to talk about it, we'll be ready to listen.
It's not like I'm trying to make a big deal out of it or anything. It's just, if everyone knew, it'd make things awkward between us, and I don't want that.
Welcome back, my lady.
Huh?
I hear that voice again. Oh,
What?
it's this lady again.
Sharon?
Wait, her name is Sharon?
It's so delightful to see you again.
Oh hey, it's that maid I ran into the other day.
You know her?
What are you doing here? She didn't. Mother didn't.
But of course, I was sent here at the behest of the chairman herself. Starting today, I will be assuming the position of caretaker for Class 7's dormitory.
Ah! Yep, her name's Sharon Kruger.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, everyone. My name is Sharon Kruger. I am a servant in the employ of the Rhineford household, Lady Elisa's family. I will do all I can to be of service to you, so please keep me informed of anything you might need.
Alright, we're beginning the new chapter, but I think I'm gonna have to end this video right about now. Alright. We might be getting some new requests here.
Whoa!
Oh, Sharon just made lunches for all the Class 7?
Simply spectacular. Just how many different types of food are there here?
This looks more than edible. I believe this is what they call an imperial breakfast.
Imperial breakfast,
That's
huh?
right, Emma. It's a traditional Erebonian style of breakfast. I must apologize. It's taken me some time to familiarize myself with this kitchen, so my cooking has been a bit lackluster.
Come now, Sharon. Your skill is something to be praised. This is far more colorful and varied than the breakfast served in my own home.
I would compare this spread favorably with the breakfast served in the Duke's household.
I'm honored that you think so. I've also brewed both tea and coffee if anyone would like some.
Tea and coffee? That sounds nice. I'd love to have a tea than the coffee. Speaking of coffee, yeah, I'm probably gonna do some espresso from Sabrina Carpenter. Oh, Elisa? What's up?
I have a feeling Elisa is less than impressed with the meal.
It sounds like they had a big argument yesterday.
Not a chance! I thought I'd finally gotten away from her. I'm not going to let her have her way this time.
My lady, please. I truly don't believe the chairman sent me to keep an eye on you like that. She simply sent me so that her beloved daughter might have fewer inconveniences in her daily life.
I can take perfectly good care of myself. Thank you very much.
Yeah, that's how I feel that way. Oh, there's
I'll take
Gaius
care of
and Fee.
myself then. Is she in the office at corporate today, or is she out on inspection or something?
I believe she'll be dining with the Ministry of Railways president in the capital today. After that, she'll be continuing her inspection tour, so she won't be back in Ruhr for another 5 days.
Does she ever slow down? I'm surprised she doesn't burn through a pair of shoes a week.
Oh,
Anyway,
Lorison.
I'm going to take this lying down. She's stuck her nose into things one too many times.
I can't believe that R actually stood for Elisa Rhineford. And from the sound of it, her mother's the company chairman, too.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that Elisa's mom is basically in charge of the continent's biggest industrial company. Her family's probably got more money than most of the aristocracy. I can see why she'd want to keep her family under wraps, what with all the nobles here.
Anyway, I object to everything about this. Considering how busy Mother is, I'm sure she needs your assistance far more than I do.
I knew it. You're really concerned about her, aren't you? The way you two care so much for each other deep down is one of the reasons I'm so proud to serve you.
That's preposterous.
Oh, my lady, I almost forgot to mention that I made plenty of your favorite apricot jam. Would you like me to spread some on your toast?
Ooh, really? I mean, stop treating me like a child. Though yes, I would like some jam.
It's almost heartwarming to watch.
Looks like Sharon's got her number.
After beginning the day with Sharon's peerless breakfast, the members of Class 7 left to go about their daily routine. Meanwhile, Rean went back to check the tasks the student council had given him for the day. Alright! We have some new requests here. Secret Admirer. Vincent Florat, Year 2, Class 1. I am in need of aid. Some fair maiden has sent me several messages proclaiming her love for me. Who could blame her? I simply must know who she is, so... Would some kind soul help find her and bring her to me? More details behind the storage building. Okay, Born the Orbital. Testing the Orbital bike's capabilities on the highway near Trista. George and Angelica. And here we have Old Schoolhouse Mystery number 3. I would like the members of Class 7 to commit themselves to their noble academic pursuits. Though I know, studios as all you all are, I can expect that anyway. So on top of that, I would like you to continue your exploration of the old schoolhouse and report your findings to me. Principal Van Dyck. A quest from George and Angelica. It's about the oral bike too. Wonder what they need my help with. Looks like I'll have to swing by the engineering club before I head to the old schoolhouse. Well, this is the first sun I've seen in days, so I might as well make the most of it. Alright, let's do this! Okay, so, yeah, I think it's about time I'm gonna stop here right about now, so yeah. Anyways, yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you guys later for more Let's Play of Trails of Cold Steel, so... Anyways, ta-ta for now!